y'all, what's going on? Just popping in. I wouldn't call this a get ready with me because I'm already dressed. I was rushing this afternoon to find an outfit and get myself together for the lupus event that's going on tonight. So it's from 6 to 8, located in Boston. It's a nice little gathering where it's like dinner, Q&A. So we as lupus patients are able to ask questions to the nephrologists and rheumatologists, basically the healthcare professionals that deal with lupus. And then another way for us to connect and meet other people with lupus. This is fun. This is new for me. I remember my nephrologist told me about it. I'm like, oh yeah, count me in. I would love to come. So my mom and I are going, which I'm really looking forward to and very excited about. I've been waiting for this day because it's so close to me. There was one last week in Worcester, but it was a little bit too far, and just how I was feeling, I was like, okay, I have to miss Worcester, but the Boston one, I'm making it. So I'm just excited. I don't know what else to say, but I'll give you guys an update when I get back home about it, my thoughts, how it went. But yeah, so we'll do a quick little fit check before I head out. So I have it's like a cardigan, like a button-up cardigan. I seen it at Marshall's like 3 months ago. It was purple. I'm like, I'm gonna use it for something. So I snatched it. It was on sale. I love it. It's very comfy, especially with the weather going on today. And then my shirt says, in May we wear purple, lupus awareness. Then I got the nails. I got the marble nails, purple marble nails, and then the butterfly ring, the butterfly earrings. And I have a good old telfar for every outfit. We'll try to. This is the mini grape telfar to fit the outfit and bring it all together. So just want to give you a close-up of the nails. So yeah, this is the outfit. And I have purple chucks. So, it's a purple affair, okay? I'll definitely show pictures of my full outfit. But yeah, looking forward to it. I know that it'll be informative, it'll be helpful. And I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time, where I meet people in the area and just chat about lupus and talk about, my dealings with lupus and hear other people's stories. That's like the main thing I'm interested in as well. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I feel like it'll be a great thing to add to my blog, and it'll make my blog more informative, more dimensional, just adding layers to it. So I'm excited. But anyways, this is the outfit. I'll see you guys later. Good evening, everyone. I am back from the lupus event that took place today. I want to do a recap of the event, just all my thoughts about it. This is my first event that I went to, and honestly, I was blown away. I was so blown away by the interactions between the lupus patients, including myself, and the healthcare specialists. We had a rheumatologist and a nephrologist there that answered questions just to ping off of, and it was great. We were greeted by wonderful people who made you feel welcome with smiles. If you need anything, they got you. And they provided dinner, which was like pizza and salad, which was really good. That hit the spot. And when we first walked in, we got some goodie bags. So here's a little close-up of the goodie bag. And the sticker says, I am a Lupus Foundation New England superhero. I love it. So let me do a quick show you what it. So it came with a bag. It says, get uncomfortable with lupus nephritis. So this is the bag. We got a shirt. Which is really nice. And we got a water bottle. And then the brochure, which is very informative. My mom was reading it before we started, and she really enjoyed it. You learn a lot about lupus nephritis. And then you got chapstick, pens, And then you also get a notepad, which I will be using. So yeah, that's when you first walked in. First started, we did like icebreaker questions, asking questions. Like it was like questions that they thought of. Like some of them were like appointment related, and some of them were just like silly and fun just to get people laughing. Then we just got into like asking questions. So it's funny because originally what they were gonna do is we write down our questions, put it in like a box or something like that, and then they like the nephrologist and the rheumatologist open it and answer it, so it'd be anonymously. But everyone just felt comfortable enough to ask questions. So I love that. Like I really, really like that everyone was acquainted with each other. We're like, yeah, we can ask questions. Like we're all here because we have lupus or we know someone with lupus. So it was great. I remember I asked my question about like the stages of lupus nephritis because I just got diagnosed with lupus nephritis in March, late March, and I was told I was stage 3. So I was like, oh, like how severe is that? Like what is just asking a rundown of stage 3. Went into detail. The nephrologist was just like, it is severe, but stronger meds is what keeps it at bay. So I was like, okay. So it was like it wasn't quick questioning. It was more like a concise, and I was like, great. It was one that really stuck out to me that really brought out the conversations towards the end was there was a group that was there. I thought one of them had lupus, and then maybe like the 3 other people with them were supporters. But the group, the mini group, they were all supporters of someone with lupus that was not there. So one of them asked like, oh, so they asked us, what would you, how would you want to be supported? Because they said, oh, we have a family member who has lupus, and we want to know how to be supportive and how to be there. And so a lot of people jumped in to answer. One person said, look up gaslighting and know and learn the term gaslighting and how people do it so you can avoid doing it. Because terms like, oh, you can do it, it's not that bad, your lupus is not that bad, you know, that's hurtful to someone. Then another person jumped on that and said, yeah, one thing they don't like is like, oh, you don't look sick though. And it's like, that's true. You hear that a lot, like, oh, but you don't look sick. You don't look sick. So, you know, avoid terms like that. Another lupus patient said that it helps when sometimes you step in for us. For example, the person with lupus has to leave a social gathering early because they don't feel well. And like sometimes having someone who's there for you to be like, okay, we're leaving now, to kind of take the pressure off of you and the tension off of you, it helps a lot, because then you don't feel bad or feel like you're gonna get interrogated about it. I want to give my opinion on that, because that was a really good question, like how to be supportive. And I said that I said one thing you guys should really pat yourself on the back for is that you guys are here. Like to come to a lupus event to learn about the lupus for your family member is amazing. And I was like, you guys are doing the first big step, and that's such a big deal. Like, you want to learn about this disease and about this illness to better understand that individual is amazing. Because I'm like, a lot of people closest to us as a lupus patient, or that know us, they don't take the time, but they will always want to give unsolicited advice. And like you can see like how how they're just taking in that. And it was just like a great empowering moment, because it just branched off to so many different topics off what I said. And then what's so funny is the one who asked that question about how to be supportive, she said, she's like, one thing I'm learning too is to give you guys grace, because you guys don't do that as much for yourselves. And I was like, oof, because that is so true. Like, as Lupies, we don't give ourselves grace. For me, I feel like I'm behind, or sometimes I feel like, oh, I said Wednesday I was gonna do this, and Wednesday I couldn't get out of bed. So then you're like, I feel like I'm not performing as I should be. So when you have a support system or someone in your corner say, hey, you're doing the best you can, who reminds you like, hey, you have a chronic illness. Like, hello, hello, it's chronic. Like, you need to calm down and relax. So having someone who reminds you of that is amazing, because I am hard on myself. So the fact that the supporter in today's event can say, hey, give yourselves grace, it was a good reminder. And today really exceeded my expectations. Like, I wanted to hear about 1 or 2 stories today, and everyone in the room shared their story in a sense of how lupus affected them or how they're dealing with it. Or another lupus patient asked another lupus patient certain things. And I love that. It's like, I really love that, because I'm like, this is what community is. We help, we network, we empower each other. And that's why I created my blog, and just show people like, hey, I'm here, I'm living with lupus. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm trying to think of other things that were discussed. One person's story was that they seen signs of lupus when they were in their teens. They did not get diagnosed until they were in their 50s. 30 plus years of the guessing game. Like, lupus is it copies so many different diseases that is hard to diagnose. I left the event like, I can't wait to do more and incorporate more. My mom left there like, wow, I learned so much. I had a great time. This was also like fun, informative. And my mom left there like, when's the next event? Let me know. The topics I really enjoyed today that we talked about was the how to be supportive, and learn, like, speaking up for yourself, advocacy. That's very important. So you have how to be supportive, advocacy, asking questions with your specialist. And I took away so much. Like, it was a great time. So this really exceeded my expectations. But anyways, I've been saying this over and over and over again. If there's anything else that I missed, I'm gonna put in my blog post. My website will be below here. So yeah, as always, it's been amazing. Thank you guys for watching. You guys will see more lupus content from me, as I always try to do. So I want to drop more stuff, like whether it's like fitness tips, fitness hacks, whether it's like just different things I learned about lupus. And if it's anything you want me to cover, I can look up in Google and talk about. Let me know. Like, I'm just trying to do as much as I can in May, just to spread awareness. But it's 24/7, 365. But May is when we drop it like it's hot, okay? But again, as always, it's been amazing. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. 2 and 2.